Averages practice set question number 1. Yes. So here we have a question. Pause this video, read question, understand the question and try attempting by yourself first. The question says 10 years ago the age of the members of joint family of 8 people. There are 8 people in the joint family and the total age is 231 years. 3 years later, one member died at the age of 60. Okay. And a child born during the same year. Yeah. So if you get to see a person died and a child born, the number of people in the family at the end of the year will be the same. After another 3 years, one more member died, again at the age of 60, and a child born during the same year. So again, number of people in the family, number of members in the family remains the same. The current average age of 8 members of the joint family is near to what? So here at the end we need to find out the average. Well, for average we can apply this condition and get the sum of values. Yeah, what is the formula of average? Average formula is sum of observations by number of observations, right? Let's find the sum of observations. Sum of age of 8 members of the family. So here it says 10 years ago and question said find the current average. That means find the average now at present. So if we start 10 years ago, the total age of the 8 family members, it was 231. After 3 years, now you need to understand this. After 3 years, so there are 8 members in the family. Every person will age by 3 years, in 3 years, right? So the total increase, or rather I will say the increase in total, increase in the sum of age here, it will be 3 years of each of these 8 members. Did you understand this part? This part is important. Did you understand this? Yeah, understand there are 8 members in the family and we say that okay, 10 years ago this was the case, and from here after 10 years, from here 3 years later, right? So 3 years later, suppose if there are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, yeah, 8 members. So all these members will become 3 years older in 3 years. Did you get it? Yeah. So total increase in the age, in the sum of age will be 3 into 8, obviously. I hope this part is clear. Yes. Okay. So that's why the change in the sum in this 3 years. Change in the sum in this 3 years. This will be 231 plus 3 into 8. Now, unfortunately, a person age 60 died. So he is no more in the family now. So his age will be subtracted from the total, right? And if you get to see after 3 years, after another 3 years, the same incident occurred. So another 3 years, that means it will be another addition of 3 into 8. Yeah, the number of members will remain 8 because when this fellow died, a child born. So number of people in the family still remain 8. That's why we will say the further increase in the total of age of family, that will be 3 into 8. Yeah. At that time again a person age 60 died. Okay. Again at 60. Yeah. A member died which was again at 60. Right. So this is the case right now. Yeah. And a person died and a child born. In that case again the total of number of members in the family will remain 8. Now think about it. Question said find the average age at present, current average age. So we need to see from the 10 years, 3 years in this 3 years this incident occurred, and later another 3 years this incident occurred. That means from this 10 years ago, we already passed what? 6 years so far. Did you understand? That means now if we want to find out at present what is the condition, we have to go further by 4 years. Correct? So now in 4 years, again, each member of the family will become 4 years elder in this 4 years, right? And how many total members are there in the family? 8. Yeah, one person died, a child born. One person died, a child born, right? So number of members in the family remains 8. Okay. So 3 years gone here, 3 years gone here. Next we got 4 years, so that we can say total. Now we are talking about 10 years. Did you understand this part? Yeah, because question said find current average age, right? Okay. So now additional in the sum of age of the family will be 4 into 8 again. This part, guys, this part should be clear to you. Why am I multiplying 3 into 8, this? Why am I adding 3 into 8? Why am I adding 3 into 8 here? And why am I adding 4 into 8 here? This part should be clear to you. Because there are 8 members in the family, and every year each member of the family is getting aged by 1 year. So in 3 years, every member of the family will be aging 3 years each, right? So the total will increase by the sum of age. This 231 is what? It's sum of age, right? The age added up to 331 year. So that is sum of age. So what is happening with the sum of age now? In 3 years, each person is aging by 3 years in 3 years, and there are 8 people. So 3 into 8, that means 3 8s are 24. The family age is increasing by 24 years. Did you understand this now? Yeah. Okay. And then if you understood this concept, rest everything I followed as per the question. I didn't do anything like rocket science. Yeah. And anyways, these exams are not rocket sciences. Quite simple, straightforward exams. You should be able to apply simple formulas in difficult questions. That's it. So first 3 years this incident occurred, next 3 years this incident occurred, and next 4 years if we count, then we can talk about present, because 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 10 years. We total have to cover 10 years to reach at present. Why? Because this 231 is the sum of age 10 years ago. Correct? So now you just need to simplify this and find the average. How will you simplify this part? How will you simplify this part? Tell me. If you add this 231 plus 24 minus 60 plus 24 minus 60 plus 32. Okay, can you simplify this part? Okay, so this is 60, 60, 120, 40. So 120 gone. You got 111 plus 24, 48. 48 plus 32 is 80. So this will become 191. All right, this is 191. So the current sum, I would say current sum of age of family coming to how much? 191. In that case, average will be how much? Average is 191 by 8. If you simplify, approximately how much you get? 8 2s are 16. You got 3 here, and yeah, 23 point something, right? So near to, you got two options here, 23 and 24. Question said near to which one? So if you get to see it's near to 24, I would say, because this, if you divide this, see 191, if you divide by 8, yeah, so this is 2s are 16, 31, and had this been one more, you would have got 8 4s are 32, isn't it? So this is much closer to 24. Well, if you don't believe me, apply 3s are 24. How much is remaining? Here the difference is 7. Okay, if you apply dot decimal here, this will be 0. Yeah, now it will be 8 8s are 64. So you see this 23.8. Now you got two options. Option number A says 23 years and option number E says 24 years. Which one you should mark? Tell me which one you should mark. This 23.8 is closer to which one? That's the question, right? Nearest to, family is nearest to what? So it should be nearest to 24. I advise to mark 24 here because the value is near to 24. Did you understand why? Yeah. So two things you need to learn here. What we are learning from this is age. If you go 1 year ahead, every person is aging by 1 year. Yeah. Second, we are learning the nearest value. Yes. If it is more than 0.5, then if we round it off, we'll take a number more than that. Yeah. 23.8. That means its round off value will be 24. Correct? Okay, let's see question number 2.